Hello, hello, and welcome in. Today I'm going to be talking about making your own dusting powder. There is no reason why you should go to the store and spend $8 to $10 on either talcum or any baby powder, medicated powder, whatever the case is, you can make it right at home. What I personally did was I made two signatures. I am a Chanel girl. I love um, Chance by Chanel, and I also love their Fresh. So what I did was I made two of them, and I put them in separate containers. As you can see, this is the old cat fashion kind of dusters that our grandmothers used to use many decades ago. I remember them coming out of the shower and taking their little puff, whatever color it was, and they would dab very little around the crevices of their neck, under their breast, on their wrist, and stuff like that. This personally one I made it. I am going to be listing the ingredients in the comments below so that you can make your own. What I did was I bought a big jar. I mixed everything in, and then I put it in disposable bags. What the disposable bags you do is you take the cotton ball and you saturate it with the perfume that you would like to convert. Whether you decide that you're going to be um, doing it on immediate instead of overtime, uh, I am very impatient sometimes, and I did it in one day. I put enough uh, perfume on the cotton pad that I stuck in the bag. And during the day, for a couple days, I just got up and, moved the powder around so that it can saturate. This is what I made. Okay, like I said, it comes in this bag. I ended up buying about five of these, however, they are different sizes. And I'll explain why. And this is the biggest one. I gotta say, this is, I didn't put the name on it, but what I did was because it didn't bring a strainer, I made my own, okay, from tissue paper. And I just made it pretty, fresh for Chanel. So I gave it the green color because the perfume is green. And so when I take a shower, I feel like this is luxurious. I just want to let you know there is baking powder in this. So if you use the recommended amount, which on my recipe that I will have listed below, I'm going to use my recipe. However, you are entitled to use more of the baking soda. I chose not to because it is a little on the scratchy side. So this is made out of cornmeal. You can add whatever you want into it, different kinds of oils and stuff like that. I chose to do it with my perfume. So this is the first one that I had made. I had this for a couple months, and then I said, you know what? I think I need a second one. So I decided to make the Chanel one. This one is Chance. I love this perfume. It is my signature perfume. This and the Chance by Fresh. So you know what? I made both of them because I love them so much. And these are good to interact with each other. I do that once in a blue moon whenever I have time. Listen, I don't have time for stuff like that. Okay, I don't have time to, layer upon layer of perfumes and lotions and things like that. I am on the go constantly. I don't want to spend my time layering and applying and letting dry in between coats. I don't got that time. So, what I did with this one was I made a different one. As you can see, this one's got flowers on it. The flowers are a little bit on the yellow side simply because Chance Chanel is a yellowish. Okay, so as you can see, that's the way it looks. It's very smooth. There's a lot of cornstarch in it. I ended up buying a few boxes, and then I ended up upgrading the box simply because I made one for my mother, I made one for my husband, I made one for my sister, and I also made one for my other sister. So I started making them for my family members. Everybody loves them. Um, you know, um, that's it. Okay. I also made the last one, which is this one. I did, however, put this in a small container, as you can see, it's the same container. Okay, I used the smaller container. The the pouch on this one is not as fancy as the other two, and I'm going to explain why. This is holding plain cornstarch and baking soda. There's no perfume in here. So this, I put it in places where I want a little freshness, or like on my feet if I wouldn't want the perfume. I put it underneath my underarms when I either shave, don't want to wear deodorant, or I'm going to bed. I sprinkle a little bit of this on. I also sprinkle it between my thighs. Other people may sprinkle it in other places. I just choose to keep it to a limit, okay? So these are, as I said, the three ones that I have personally made. I'm going to tell you right now, I have priced these on the market. It's insane. I could have made all three of them for the price of one. The containers cost me, I don't know, anywhere between, this one was about $3 to $4, and these were about 7 to 8. Okay, the cornstarch, you literally buy a box, it's about $3.50, and baking soda, 99 cents wherever you get it. And then your perfume that goes into it. It is a bargain. I have seen them for at least 25 to $40. Ladies, don't invest. Make your own dusting powder. Make it in the scent. Make it in small batches. I have six of my favorite perfumes. I decided that I was not going to do that. I was going to take my two favorite and I was going to do them. But then I decided to make this little one because I thought I needed one that was plain without the perfume. I prefer a lot of non-perfume on me, except it is perfume. Okay, so let me know what you think. Let me know for those of you that are using, the powder. I hope that some of you are not using the 18 layer. Okay, there was no such thing back in the days as applying 18 layers just to get the fragrance desire. That is not acceptable. Period. Okay. So for those of you that are looking for the recipe, I will list it in the comments below. Keep in mind that you can drop as many fragrance or oils as you may like, as long as they are skin safe. Okay. Um, that's it. I hope that this was useful for you.